There's no script to this video. Everything's on spot. So what has happened to the wrestling that we once loved? I feel that with me being a primarily WWE watcher, and I dabble in AEW and TNA from time to time, I feel that gradually over time, it's become less, at least for the WWE sense, because, you know, TKO and dealing to that nature, it's become less of a business, of course for profit, because they're a corporation at the end of the day, but less of a putting morale first type of ordeal. Now, there's definitely countless videos of this being made on the internet. I'm not going to go into every single one. I mean, you can go from Jim Cornette, WrestleMania, which I keep up with daily updates from there, to all type of accounts from like What Culture and even Cultaholic Wrestling. There's so many different outlets that report and give their opinion, so I'll give you something different. I haven't sat down to watch an episode of wrestling in months. Maybe not since a little bit before Solo became US champion. And as I said, I keep up with WrestleMania, you know, daily things. I'm always in the loop with wrestling, but there hasn't been draw for me. Why is that? I feel more detached. Whether it's storylines feeling bland, I guess when you're so like immersed within wrestling in terms of like news and what's going on, you're just seeing these people get cut off, the prices jumping up for every single event, blatantly ignoring fans at the show. We're not even just talking about social media. At the show, when they're chanting for like a particular wrestler, it just gets to a point where you're just like, it's just not interesting. Now, granted, and giving props to AEW for, of course, what they do, I feel like they have more of a balance where obviously they're going to want to make a profit, turn a profit, and they're doing so. But they also keep the mentality of putting the fans first and keeping that perspective. I don't feel that with WWE. For WWE, I feel like, and more sort of TKO with the UFC as well, profit is the sole concern. It would take a major uproar backlash like R-Truth being fired, which is the only other example, Ron Killings, for there to be any type of case where it's like, okay, let's listen to the fans. Now that we got the negative out the way, the negative movement, the positive is I'm working on it. So I figured that getting back into the love of wrestling, I have to become immersed in content production again. Like ever since I stopped making wrestling videos, I haven't had that same, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really been there. So what I plan on doing is going back to the weekly video format with wrestling videos included, with us having more fun, with us running up more views, and just being a vibe. So yeah, I know people are gonna have their opinions on this, and you know, rightfully so. WWE is by far having their most successful profit period, and I mean, come on, the economy's getting better, right? But here's my perspective. If I'm turning over profit of 10 million at the base, regardless, no matter what, it's just 10 million straight up. Would it hurt me to, you know, lower ticket prices just a little bit, maybe like by a couple 100,000? Now, of course, that's on a lower scale. We already know WWE's making like hundreds of millions a year. Let alone if we kind of lean towards billions, actually. But alas, new wrestling video coming next week, one of these weeks, before Thanksgiving for sure. So y'all tune into that. I just want to point at y'all. Look at y'all. Y'all can't even do nothing about this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep pointing at y'all. What you gonna click on? Don't click off the video though. Don't do that. But y'all take it easy. King Jay.T. Go-T Game Law. I got the Ministry of Darkness go-to. You know what I'm saying? Like if you tapped in, you know. Peace out, y'all. Baby girl lost him, it ain't capping the slightest. She take out to just be like a Midas. When we walk in the room, we the brightest.